And now we wait until YouTube actually loads.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it loads. It did it. Well
Yay!
done.
Technology! Huzzah!
No, we're not talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
the T word here. Alright, so here we are. Oh my god, we even started a minute earlier. What a treat.
Wow!
Look at
I
us. We're
can't believe it.
so on top of things.
Always
Awesome.
ahead of our
cool.
curve. Okay.
Yes, like we're so advanced. So advanced.
Alright, the people. Hey, here come the darlings. Hello, my pretty darlings. Welcome to our second Animator guest stream. And today we are featuring the creator of Ramshackle, Zedi.
Hi. What's up? What's up?
Oh, really excited to have you here. We're gonna have a bunch of Ramshackle talk.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh yeah, for real. I was like, we talked about this stream for months now, so it's finally happening. And yeah, we're just gonna have a little bit of a fun sketch stream. So enjoy yourselves, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask us. Otherwise, we'll just talk about pineapple pizza again. So.
No,
God.
stop with the pizza. Okay, what's your opinion on pineapple pizza?
Me? I think it's okay. Like
okay,
you
I'm
got
out.
that.
I'm out.
Bro, we just started.
Yeah, we just
I'm
started,
out.
but we're here for the drama. Yeah, so why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, just for the two people here who don't know what Ramshackle is?
Yeah, of course, man. So I'm Z. I created Ramshackle, which was a pilot that was released in 2024. But it's kind of been like a huge passion project of mine ever since I was like 11 years old, and like making it into a pilot was just like such a awesome dream of mine that came true. And I'm also working on a little side project called Pine Point. It's like a completely different genre and everything, but I guess like the thing I like to write about the most is just like scrappy kids doing scrappy things. And then fun facts about me, I like running away into the woods. I love camping and fishing and all that stuff.
Oh man, if I had woods
touching
next to my
grass.
house, I would have done that too.
Yeah, I love like I want to be outside right now. It's so nice. Actually no, I want to be here.
So I'm keeping you from the outside.
Oh, that's something in my throat. I just came back from a vacation, so I'm a little bit
Oh yeah, how's your vacation in Vancouver, was it?
Oh yeah, it was really nice. It was like, usually Vancouver's like super rainy all the time, but we just had it so that every single day was sunny as hell. Like I got like so tan.
Oh man, I miss the rain. I want more rain here. It's too hot.
Yes, it's so hot over here. We want some cold air. I thought Vancouver is like colder.
It was supposed to be, but like I don't know what happened.
Yeah, but it's June and it's global warming, so we're fine.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
So Ramshackle started as a comic, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Oh gosh. Sorry?
Where is it? Is it like on Toon Boom? No, not Toon Boom. What am I talking about? Webtoon.
Yeah. So I don't know. It kind of goes way back. It's kind of like messy because I started posting stuff on the internet on DeviantArt, if you remember that.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
unfortunately.
Wow, a blast from the past.
Oh yeah. So it's like there's like loose comics and concept art and stuff on my DeviantArt, which I don't know if it exists anymore. I haven't been on it in like 10 years. And then I decided to make it into a webtoon, and then I decided that I hated making comics.
Oh jeez.
Because I don't think my brain works that way. Like my brain is more like audio visual. So animation was definitely like the better path for Ramshackle, even though it takes a lot longer. Like comics just like it's just like one big illustration, and I'm just like I don't want to do that. I don't know why. Like I'll spend like a year making a pilot, but I can't sit down and spend 20 hours on a page. Like
oh yeah, I can relate to that. It's kind of funny how most animators started from comic books. from
Of
drawing
course.
comics?
I mean, like, yeah, it's like a good little like, what do you say, like launching pad or whatever.
Oh yeah, you
Um,
always start from the comic and then you upgrade to animation.
Upgrade. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like it's not too different from like storyboarding.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
say.
just storyboarding is more fun because then you have sound to work with.
Exactly, exactly. And you can draw really shitty and no one cares.
Yeah, and it still looks cool because it moves.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hey,
Yeah, I
did you
wanted
manage to
to.
draw on the canvas?
Sorry?
Did you manage to draw anything on the canvas? Like, am I just not
Oh,
seeing
sorry.
it?
I'm just yapping.
Oh no, it's
My bad.
okay. I was just like, oh jeez, is it not working? What's going on?
Oh no, 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 I'm just distracted, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm bad at
I
multitasking
wanna
as well.
draw I wanna draw another evil girl. I wanna
I
draw
really love
another
the way
Z.
Vinny's hair has like this ribbony effect in the end. I'm really bad at drawing
Yeah,
it.
it's such a pain to animate, bro. Like it was so bad. Um it,
Oh,
it
in the
didn't make it.
meantime, while you like get used to the canvas stuff, okay, people so in the chat are very excited to see you both together.
They should be.
Yeah.
This is an
Yeah,
event.
like yeah. And let's say oh, Pale Fox says she almost missed the stream, but she's so excited to see here. Komi-chan says my two favorite animators are on the same stream. I'm in
Oh,
heaven.
Oh my
stop.
god, yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Oh
Kobe says
god,
just
man.
drop in to say hi. Love you both. Keep bringing the good stuff.
Oh, we're
Hell
working
yeah,
on it.
we will, we will.
Oh yeah, so speaking of the good stuff, the pilot. How was it making a pilot? Because I'm I'm almost there myself, so I need all the information I can get.
Oh, how was it? That's a very broad
Yeah, like
question.
how did it came to be?
Yes, okay. So I went to animation school. So after my whole like like posting webcomics and stuff on DeviantArt, I was like, hey, this is like kind of fun. So I went to art school for animation. And then oh my god, 1 second.
The good
Um
old morning times.
mm, oh yeah. So I was like, yeah, I'll go to animation school. I'll learn how to do more of this shit. And then in my fourth year, I so since I've had my characters for so long, I was like, might as well just make my final graduating film with the Ramshackle trio. And I
Yeah.
did, and then it was like really fun, but we only had like a minute to like
You had
I
one
think there
minute
was
to
like a
make the
cap.
whole thesis film.
Yeah, like it had to be about a minute long because they didn't want us to burn out, which is so fair. Like some people totally disregarded that. They made like 10-minute films. It was
Oh yeah,
crazy.
everybody
But
disregarded it in my class. That I guess.
yeah, yeah, but
You,
I was
you
like,
you
yeah.
did it as well, so
Yeah, I just finished like a month ahead of time because it was so fun working on it, and then I just showed up for critique classes to give everyone cookies or something,
Oh, that's
just for
cool. That's
flex.
cool. That's such a flex. Yeah. Oh my
Mhm.
God.
Hey, if
I
you
was
can,
like, I
you
was
should.
struggling, man. I was like we got 8 months to do a minute film, and I was dying, but it was so much fun, and I was like, I want to do more of this because oh yeah, because we only had 1 minute to sort of showcase our thesis. I chose to do like more of like a music video,
Mhm.
but I was like, oh, I really want these characters to like have more of a story. Like I want to do one where they actually talk to each other and stuff, instead of like a song taking up like 90% of the film. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna make a pilot. Like screw it, everyone's doing it.
Oh man, I just
Um,
feel bad now. You didn't work as hard.
oh my gosh. But yeah, that's sort of how the idea came about. Also like I worked on a couple of indie pilots prior. So I worked on Hazbin Hotel and Lackadaisy.
Oh
And
wait,
then
you
I
worked
guess
on
that
Hazbin? Like the pilot
yeah,
or the show?
the pilot. I'm
Oh
pretty sure you
really?
did too,
No,
right?
I did. That's why
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I was like, oh my god, which part did you make? Were you an animator or storyboarder or like what?
I did a bit of boards and then I did some animation.
Which part did you
Yes.
animate?
I think it was when Alistair comes in and like shakes Charlie's hand, like that like
Oh, so that
sequence.
happened right after my bit.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, because
shit.
my bit was like, okay, I had a few like disconnected one, but the bit where like Charlie opens the door, like she hesitates, she opens the door, and then there's a pin up to Alistair at the door. I made that bit, like I animated that.
Oh, yeah. What a small world.
It's all
Oh my God.
connected, people. It's all connected.
Oh, you have no idea.
Now-
Like we haven't even gone to like the whole Zenless Zero, but that's for the longer stream story. But yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
there's a lot of cosmology involved.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was
But yeah,
fun
like
work.
after like getting that experience, I was like, oh, like I'll just take what I know from working on these shows and like do my own thing, and that's how it kind of came about.
Just steal the
Um,
knowledge.
exactly. What about you? What decided what made you decide to do a pilot?
Um, I don't know. Should I say it right now? Or should I save it for the big stream?
Ooh, true.
Make it vaguely.
Okay.
Mm.
Vaguely. Well, next year is gonna be the 10-year anniversary of Vampair. So I was like, man, I have to do something. But then it's like, but making an episode takes too long. And then out of the blue, Voltaire basically messaged me on Instagram. And he asked me, have you ever considered making a pilot? And I was like, I mean, I never really thought about it, but you know what? It works out well. So yeah, sure. And then we just kind of had a bunch of back and forth. He talked to Maxwell about it. Yeah. So then we just got a bunch of people to work on it. And it somehow
Yeah, I was
came to
gonna
be.
like yeah, I was gonna ask like how you assembled your team, but I guess they assembled
They
you
assembled me.
instead. Exactly. That's
Lucky
awesome.
I
So,
guess.
so happy that you like left out the part when I was crying. Make the pilot, please.
Yeah.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
sorry. Well, next time you make a bunch of music so I can animate to that, and then you'll get a pilot.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, like we got into we have Hive Studio that came to us, like they heard about us, and then they said like, okay, we want to work with you, and like we said a lot, and it was a lot of back and forth, and then we got them, and they're like an amazing, talented people.
Yeah, so how did you came up with the idea to bring it to Kickstarter? Like at what point did you say, okay, I'm gonna need crowdfunding for that?
I was just following what everyone else was doing. Like I was like, oh, cool, Lackadaisy did a Kickstarter. There's a couple more. I don't remember exactly which ones, but they also did Kickstarter, and I thought that was kind of like the only option because like I think indie at that time was still relatively like a new concept.
Yeah, I think
So
it's kind of
I didn't
crazy
really
Viv didn't do a Kickstarter for Hazbin. Like she paid it all herself. Well, I guess she had a Patreon, but still.
Yeah, that was a special case, but
Yeah, I could never.
for me I was just like, I don't have money, I just graduated.
I'm a full student. I still eat ramen every day.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, I'll just do what everyone else is doing. I didn't know anything about like I didn't know you could work with a studio to like create the animation. Like I thought you had to make it yourself. I didn't know how like anything worked basically.
Yeah, I didn't know it
Um,
either. They just approached me. I was just like minding my own business, and then stuff happened.
That's awesome though. Like usually people are scrambling to like
Yeah, I mean,
find
to
other
be fair, I do have like my friends are helping me out. One of them is as this eggplant guy, and like they help me out with logistic and stuff because I'm just like I just want to animate. Leave me alone. I don't want to deal with stuff. So they help me when it comes to like a bunch of time management and talking to people because I suck at that.
Oh, me too. Oh, I might have to like after the stream I might have to like ask you about that and stuff too,
Oh
because
yeah, sure.
I still don't know how it works, man. Like it's so confusing.
Yeah, I just fake it till you make it, man.
Honestly, that's not a bad idea. Like that's
This
what I've been
VC
doing
is
this
so
whole time.
good.
Yeah, she
Yay.
was awesome.
She's fun
I
to
want it on my
draw. I
wall.
love
forever.
I love when they're evil like that.
It's so easy when you're evil.
Evil.
How did you get
Uh,
like how much of the pilot stuff already before you started the Kickstarter?
Oh yeah. It was. Oh yeah, I finished the storyboard, and I wanted it to be like 100% locked before I like got any funds because like I didn't know how to calculate the budget
Oh,
until like the time frame of the pilot was locked, you know what I mean? Like so
yeah.
I can calculate it per second or of animation and stuff like that. So yeah, I got the storyboard done, but that took me so long because I was like, oh, I need to like make the perfect like I also had to do the script myself, so um I was like, oh, the story has to be perfect, everything has to be perfect before I like
I mean, I'm
do
gonna assume
anything.
stuff still like changed during production because nothing's ever perfect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But like I think story was like really important for the pilot for me because is like the first sort of episode, right? So it's like it has to like introduce the characters just right. It has to set the tone, the humor, and everything. So I spent so long like agonizing over that. But once that was like figured out, I was like, okay, like now we can do I guess like the actual like grunt work. I don't know what else to like call it, but the actual just like animating and making it polished and everything. Um,
So how did you know how
Not
to
good.
budget the voice acting?
The voice acting, I just used like this one guide that was like, oh, like typically indie animations pay this much. I was like,
Ah,
okay.
let's do that.
Yeah, like for them, it's like, uh, I think it's more of like a per hour kind of deal, like per hour that they're in the booth, I guess.
Yeah.
So I kind of just like took that average and like came up with a number.
Again, I have no idea how to do any sound, anything of any kind. Luckily, I have other sound people to do that for me, so I can
Oh
just
yes, it's so
highlight.
hard.
did you have any specific like voice actor for your characters? Because they all sound amazing in the pilot.
Oh, actually had like the voice actor for Stone was from the Thesis film. So Joshua like already had him.
Oh, I love him. He's
But
my
like
favorite.
yeah. But like I had to recast some from the Thesis because like it had been so long since I made the Thesis film that my characters had like changed.
Oh yeah, that
So
happens
it's
to
like
me between like from episode to episode. They look different.
yeah, exactly, right? So like I was getting comments that were like, "Oh, like how old are these characters?
Actually,
Are they
yeah.
like
How old
10 year
are
old?"
they?
They're
Because
like
they're
in
out
their
there like
teens.
drinking and stuff.
Yeah, they're supposed to be in their teens and stuff, but like I think in the thesis film I made them seem like a little too
Yeah, they
young.
look like
Then
they're
I
11.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, okay, I need to like change this
The
because this
anime
is not
season.
how I imagined it to be. Um, so
I mean,
I
to be
think
fair,
it worked out.
Missy looks younger than what she actually is in the night. She ages up later.
Oh yeah, that's sick.
Yep.
I was gonna ask, like, how did you find your voice actors? Like, I mean, like, Voltaire was
Well, I
like just
didn't.
there.
No, okay, so basically, okay, so funny story. I'm gonna tell it shortly here and then the lengthier version on the long stream. So basically, I have two musicians I'm really obsessed with. One of them is Voltaire, obviously, and the other one is
Mm.
Paul Shapira. So that's the guy who wrote the Dolls of New Albion, if you heard about it.
Okay, okay.
So
I haven't heard of it,
basically,
but
okay,
go
well,
on.
you have to check it out. It's really good. It
Yeah,
is a
yeah,
rabbit
yeah.
hole, though. Like, so brace yourself. So yeah, so
Okay.
basically, a lot of like stuff I planned for the Missy season before I knew I was gonna make a pilot was gonna be a bunch of Paul songs. Spoilers, but
Mhm.
whatever, they won't know which ones. So yeah, so Voltaire was already like quote the uncanonical voice of Duke just because there were so many music videos I wanted to do with his songs. But then I
Yeah.
didn't really have one voice actress for Missy because I don't really follow, I guess, female singers that much. So
That's fair.
yeah, so it's not as consistent. But the first time I actually made Missy sing, like when I gave her a song in that deleted animatic, that was one of Paul's songs. And Paul has this like one singer who always shows up in every one of his albums for years, and her name
Yeah.
is Lauren Osborne. So I got her to voice Missy because I talked to Paul about it, and he was like, "Yeah, I can ask her," and she was like so happy to join in. She's so wholesome.
I love that. Oh my god, that's sick.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh my god, it all came full circle somehow." So yeah, I love planets aligned for this pilot, I think.
That's amazing. I'm glad it all
Yeah.
like fell into place for you. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We have a question in
think
the
so.
chat. Like, since we saw a biblically accurate angel in the pilot,
Ah,
we
yes.
will see more non-human character in the future in Ramshackle?
Well, there was a devil
yeah,
in
like
the
the-
theme song, so I'm gonna assume so.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be like weird shit, but it's not gonna be like a how do you explain this? Like it's not like a fantasy kind of series. It's sort of like South Park where like weird shit just happens like for no reason.
Yeah, for lols.
Yeah, like for the lols. Like if it's funny, I'm putting it in.
Yeah, it was
Like,
actually I was kind of shocked at how because I found the comic after I watched the pilot, so I was like, man, it's so mean-spirited. Like they just fight for 10 pages straight. And that's a story.
yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
man, what
yeah.
a crappy world to be living in.
It was a scam the whole time.
I
Everything
think
they
there
do
is like even like a better question. Like, we will see other cans of beans in the show.
we see more beans probably.
We have to see
Probably.
beans in each episode.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got asked like are beans like is each episode gonna be about them trying to find beans? And I was like, no.
And then something else
But-
happens.
Yeah, there's like other shit.
like,
they
Team
have other
Rocket and
things to
Pikachu.
do too. They have other things to occupy their time. But yeah, I guess so. I guess you will see more beans, maybe in the background or something.
Yeah. The magical
Um,
fruit.
Oh, I had a question for you, but I forgot it. It'll come back to me, don't worry.
Yeah, we'll get back to it.
Yeah,
How's
yeah.
the chat going?
The chat is like, actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of Russian in the chat, and I'm like trying to translate it while we're speaking.
Rats.
So
Oh.
Must be the owls.
yeah. Someone says that his mood color is blue.
Awesome. Good to know.
Yeah, I don't know the contents. Maybe it's like a Russian
It's
thing.
need to know information.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have
Sure.
something to ask you. What program were you using to make the pilot? Or in general?
Oh yeah, no. I'm a Toon Boom bitch through and through. Like,
Oh, you're so lucky. I just started learning it at a course yesterday.
oh yeah, let's see.
It's so
Like-
hard because I used Adobe Animate for 10 years.
Yeah, no, that like I totally get you. Like once you lock into one program, it's so hard to like pivot to something else.
But I'm like, it's about
I
time.
only-
Gotta release myself from this horrendous program.
Yeah, no, it like once you get used to it, it's like so useful because you can composite in it too. Like we use Toon Boom to composite Ramshackle instead of having to like export every frame that we do in Toon Boom into like After Effects. We just composited right there, and it was like pretty nice.
So did you do it mostly to the classic animation boom? Because I know it's mostly used for rigging.
Yeah, we just did hand drawn, and it's like really good for hand drawn
Thank
too.
God, because I was like, usually I do use a bunch of, well, it's called twinning and symbols in Flash, but
Yeah.
I almost never use them. I only use them like sparingly, but most of the time
Yeah.
I just need to use Flash's horrendous brushes in like 2D animation so good. I'm glad to know you can do 2D classic in Toon Boom, because that's probably what I'm gonna use that for.
Oh yeah, it's actually really nice. Yeah, I don't know if you have any questions, like let me know. Like it's all I've ever known.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of questions because I don't know any of the shortcuts. So I'm just like, why is everything so backwards? Damn it.
Yeah, no, like once you get used to it, it's like actually like super easy. Um,
Oh wait, did they
but
do? You
again,
worked on
like,
Lackadaisy too, right?
yeah, I did that in Boom as well.
And this one was Toon Boom, I suppose. The real
Yeah,
program.
yeah. Yeah, no, like Toon Boom is what we were taught in school, so I was like,
Ugh.
well, why like deviate from that?
Well, yeah, you really shouldn't. It's a good program. Yeah, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one taught us anything. They taught us like a little bit of Flash, but that's it. They were like, oh, if you want to learn any other program, because like even though they taught us Adobe Animate, like a year later we got this like very old-fashioned animation teacher who hated that program,
Oh,
and then he's like, do it in literally anything else, and we were like, we don't know anything else.
yeah. We had a
So then
teacher
I
who
was like, fuck you, and I did it in Adobe Animate anyway. And then he said, well, you made it look like it's not Adobe Animate, so it's okay. And
oh
everybody
my
was
gosh.
very angry, but oh well.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what
like,
happens.
dude, yeah, no, like we had we were supposed to be learning Storyboard Pro too, in school, and then like we had a teacher who made us like storyboard on like old school like paper and stuff, and we're like, okay, like this is nice and all. Like I like drawing on paper, but like we were supposed to be learning the program.
Yeah, this fucking drawing on paper, like, who are you? Why would I
What
do
is
that?
paper you talking about?
What is this
Yeah, what?
magical thing you're talking? It's not like I'm gonna get a job showing to studios, look at this paper animation I drew. They'll be like, okay, what about your
True.
Toon Boom?
Actually,
Yeah,
I made a paper animation with like cutouts and stuff like that, like in the painted frame by
Yeah, you
frame.
can do that for fun, but you can't get a job. Like, let's be real.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, no,
I mean, even
exactly.
stop motion, you can get a job at that, but barely. To be fair, we don't even need jobs anymore. We have AI. Come on,
Oh God.
the all powerful tool.
Yep.
Are there gonna be AI demons in the future in Ramshackle?
AI demons? Oh, maybe if it's funny.
Oh, excellent.
If it brings the ha-has.
No, that's too sad. We can. It's too depressing. We can't do that.
That's true. You're right.
Wait, a question, for you, both of you. Like, who's your favorite vampire character, and who's your favorite Ramshackle character?
Oh, that's easy. No, wait, it's not easy actually. So basically, in the pilot, my favorite character was Vinny, but in the comic, my favorite character was Skip.
Ah, I see.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, the skip is so cute. I just noticed it.
He looks like Cartman. Doesn't look like
Oh,
himself.
I love him though. He's so chunky.
Oh yeah, and the weird thing is that like my favorite voice actor and design was actually Stone. Like Stone are the best voice actors, so I was like, damn it, I guess I like all of them. Can't choose.
Oh, bless.
My favorite character was that one background character in the purple suit and weird mask. Like, what was that?
That was one of the Kickstarter, what do you call it? Cameos.
Oh, yeah, that was
So
my
that's why
favorite
it was
count.
kind of like not like Ramshackle.
Yeah, I was like,
esque.
man, they're really standing out. I bet they're gonna be like a villain in a future episode or something.
Yeah. Nah, it's like a Kickstarter cameo from one of the backers. But yeah, my favorite vampire character, I think it's gotta be Missy. I just really like her design. Like I love like the big dress. I guess like in her like evil form. Yeah, like the big Victorian
The
dress.
really weird thing is that people made cosplays of Duke and Missy, and I was sure no one's gonna be able to make that dress because it looked so like impractical. But apparently, like I got comments from people who did it because they sent me pictures and stuff. They were like, actually, that was the easiest cosplay I've ever made, and I was like, really? Okay.
Dude,
Because you
costumes
used
are
Carolina.
cool.
Yeah, exactly. And they were like, yeah, it was really comfy and everything. Like, we didn't need crazy shit to go around.
Yeah, no, like
Good for
cosplayers
them.
are insane.
To be fair, I
Insane.
think Artemis is gonna be the easiest cosplay ever.
Have you seen some Ramshackle cosplays?
Yeah, I tabled at an event a little while ago, and some people showed up dressed up, and like some of them were like really casual cosplays, so I couldn't tell if it was just like a regular outfit or if it was
It's
Ramshackle, and I
just
had
a
to ask.
normal hobo kid. It's not even a cosplay.
Yeah, yeah, I was like, because like Stone's
They do
cosplay
look
is
cozy,
super
so.
simple, right? It's just like a jacket and like a turtleneck. Sometimes I'm like, are you Stone? Like,
I low
but
key
it was
wanna
really
have his clothes. I think it will look good on me.
yeah, no, yeah, like fucking sick. I love when people cosplay my characters and like they do their own spin on it too. Like I think a lot of people who cosplay Skip love to put like little patches
Oh.
on his jacket,
Oh, yeah, I
and
forgot
I'm like,
patches.
that's so in character. Like I would put patches on him, but like that'd be so hard to animate, right? So I love when people kind of like they understand the character enough to like do
Oh, I
stuff
thought
like
he
that.
did have patches on his sleeve.
I mean, on his sleeves, sure, but like he'd have little other ones just for like decoration, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. A lot of people ask me, how do you do the fishnets on Missy? Because they assume it's just an overlay texture with a mask. And that's half true. It is an overlay texture with a mask, but I still have to redraw it everything.
Oh my God.
Well, because I wanted to move. Like, our teacher, like, drilled into my head back in the day that he really cannot stand it when people, like, whenever they want to add textures to their animation, they put it, like, in overlay and then it never moves with the character and it drives them nuts. So I was like, I'm gonna do that. I don't know why,
Yeah.
but here I am. 50 years later with 10 episodes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, it doesn't look the best, but oh my God, I understand it. Like,
Yeah, you gotta do what you can to survive.
exactly. Like Vinny's supposed to have like tattoos and stuff, and I was like, I just don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, I
For
think
my
animating tattoos is the worst thing. That's why none of my characters have.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I draw the line at tattoos.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, you can do it like you can do it, but I don't want to subject my team to that, you know? Like,
I mean, you can do that if you make a 3D character and then you can, like, okay, so here's a fun story because I did a few months ago the Zenless Zero Victorian housekeep kind of music video thing. And those are 3D models that they expected me to animate, like make a whole video animation of them in like a month. And I was like, that's not gonna happen. You're getting something else. But they were so hard to draw because like once I got the model, once I got the character sheets, they had so much crap on them that every
Oh,
time I
God.
had to draw them, I forgot something. And it was
Oh,
awful.
God.
It's like it wasn't the because they look good when they're in 3D, but then it's like now I have to draw them every time.
Yeah, oh
terrible.
God. I don't know what to do with our hand here.
So, as Hater says, animation is hard. People who do that for a living need to get more ping and respect.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
Question for both of you from Venus. Favorite indie series?
Ooh, how many indie
Ooh.
series out there?
Right?
A bunch.
Such as
Villainous started as an indie.
Venus is good. I like it.
Like
I really
Hazbin
like
Hotel.
Little Family.
Oh yeah, I started watching it. I don't know, it looks good, but something I just didn't really like the character design.
That's fair.
But it's very
Yeah, I don't
well
think
animated.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know,
I just
watch
really
something
like
good
the
animation,
writing.
dude.
I really like the writing because it's like, it feels so natural.
Oh yeah, it has good writing.
Yeah, and like, it's just like a slice of life, but like they make it so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of want to learn how to do that.
Maybe I need to get that. I feel like writing is so hard And most animators don't know how to do that. Like, goddamn it, we're animators, not writers.
Exactly. We're animators. Like that's what we're good at.
Yeah, we're so lucky to have Maxwell to like just help us with the script, because otherwise we wouldn't have a clue what we were doing.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Maxwell Adams is
Yeah, it's
insane.
crazy
Yeah.
how the cookie.
Yeah, people say in the chat that they really love Metal Family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I also really like
I
the
didn't know that he had like. I saw the first episode and I didn't know it continued. And then I saw it. It
yeah, it has
continued.
like a bunch of. It has so many views as well. It's crazy. Well deserved, because it looks like it takes a lot of time to make these episodes. They were like animated
Yeah.
in ones and stuff. Crazy.
Oh God, yeah.
Russians
Ones is
make really,
insane.
really good animators, not gonna lie. Russians and French people. It's like I also really like the Psycho Cuties animation, just because it really gives me the ick when I watch it, but in a good way.
Yeah, it does its job.
It's like, oh Jesus, it's so creepy, but it's so well
Yeah.
animated.
By the
Yep.
way, people who like say in the chat that they don't saw and read Ramshackle, you have in the description below you have links to
Yay.
everybody for every like link for
all
Zeddy's
of
work.
Zeddy's social medias.
Yeah,
Go
the
check them out.
Instagram, the X, the YouTube.
The
Go check
Patreon.
it out. Trust me, you're gonna get hooked up on Ramshackle.
Oh yeah,
So-
do you wanna tell them about the they can request a sketch from you?
Yeah, people, if you have any like request or if you want like a special drawing that are talented animators will do to you, you can donate here in the chat or in the link below. And
And all of the profits will go to the charity of Zeddy's foundation,
yes,
Yeah.
the Make More Ramshackle Foundation.
yes, make more Ramshackle Foundation.
Oh wait, he didn't wear that. That's silly.
I do not know what to do with the other hand. Hold up, I did
She
not.
doesn't need another hand. She's fine.
I'll hide it behind her back.
Yeah, like a good art student. I don't know why so many so many artists don't like drawing hands. I love drawing hands. I hate drawing feet though. That sucks.
Why do you have to draw feet?
Because in my world the werewolves never wear shoes, so they all walk barefoot. I was
Alrighty.
like, bastard.
Yeah, no, I don't like drawing hands.
They're so
Like-
expressive. They're so much fun.
You draw them really well, dude. Like,
Oh, what, like
It looks
hands
so
or stuff?
I feel like my style makes hands look really weird too. So I'm like, every time I have to draw it in like a foreshortened pose, I'm like,
Foreshortening
Ow,
sucks. That's not fun.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I envy people who like can do it in like a cartoony style too, because that's really hard. Because like, what are you gonna
like hyper realistic when you try adding that?
Yeah, like with like if you're doing it realistically, you can at least reference yourself or like a reference image or something. But for like a cartoony thing, I'm like, I actually don't know how you're structured.
Yeah, so I like. Oh yeah, that brings up the question. What's your favorite part when you animate, and what's your least favorite part when you animate? Like in the process.
I love acting.
Like
I think
character
acting.
acting.
Fun. Yeah, acting's super fun. My least favorite is cleanup. Like I don't have the patience for cleanup. So when I did my thesis, I actually just colored the rough animation sketch.
That's
really
actually very useful.
Yeah, it saved so much time. I don't think I would have finished my thesis otherwise. Yeah, I don't like cleanup.
I think it works well in like because there are a bunch of scraps on the street, so it fits in there. It doesn't need to look clean.
Yeah,
Because they live on the
yeah.
street and they're dirty.
yeah, that's what I say too. No, yeah, I think with the pilot though, it it's a little harder to control like everyone's level of sketchiness like when they do rough animation. So we did have to have like a cleanup phase. We had to hire like cleanup artists to help with
Oh
that and
yeah,
keep it consistent.
how many people did you get to help you with the pilot?
It was like a weird like how do I explain this? Like a lot of the people who helped were like my friends who were just like, can I do like one shot like for this one thing? So I have like about 50 people who've like touched the project, but I think the main core group was about like 20.
Oh, that's awesome. I wish like
So
I
cool.
didn't really have a lot of animators in my class because I was majoring in illustration, so we didn't actually learn animation or anything. So I was like, God damn
Oh,
it, I don't know any animators. That sucks.
I see.
I had
Well, it's
one
good.
more animators in my class, but he was busy.
I see. Well, I was gonna say it's like good that you have like the studio that's like helping you with animation then.
Oh yeah, lucky me. And they
That's
also
all.
helped me learn Toon Boom, so that's great.
That's sick.
Hmm.
Gosh.
we have a question for both of you. How did you find your art style?
I didn't. I'm still looking.
It
Legit.
found me, bro.
Yeah, it's like
Like,
I know a lot of people always want to know how to quote find an art style, but trust me, it will. You don't even need to do anything. You just draw and it happens. You draw a
yeah,
bunch of stuff
exactly.
you like, and then you, whether you like it or not, you become that becomes your style, and it keeps changing. By the way, it's never staying the same.
Exactly.
So a
That's like
follow-up question, like, why are your personas are dark shadows with red eyes and a slime of potatoes?
Yeah, what's
like
that about?
why isn't yours? Like, I don't know.
I mean, I have a story. I don't. I don't know what yours.
Oh, my guy, I just like I was telling Daria like my appearance changes so much because I dye my hair a lot. So like I couldn't settle on a singular like what do you call it? Like persona of myself. So I'm just like ambiguous blob it is. I think that kind of represents my personality anyway.
Oh yeah, I
But
don't
yeah.
even look like how I draw myself, like my persona, because I used to have the ponytail all the time when I was in high school, kind of thing. But I don't do that
Yeah.
anymore. But you know what? That's just the blend. Might as well stay like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Me, I'm just like when I was a kid, people told me I have absolutely no emotions, and also even now, people sometimes tell me I sound like Beemo from Adventure Time. So I just sound like a robot, basically, and it's like, okay, you know what? Fine, I'm a robot then. And then some people told me I'm like a ball of evil aura. And I was like, you know what? That's what I will be. I will embrace it.
I think it fits your brand very well.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. I
you
was
kind of
destined to be a goth mommy kind of thing.
Ronnie says the best artists have the weird, simple characters as their personas.
Because those simple ass basic bitches. Yeah, we don't need to hide anything. We know we
Hmm.
look like
Yeah, I'd
blobs
say
and
if you
stuff.
have a persona, like, make it like a cool persona and not just like a super anime persona, but make it a cool persona.
Exactly. Oh,
Oh,
oh well. We're good.
okay. Yeah. Let's see what the chat also says. Do you guys play any horror movies?
If I play horror movies or if I watch horror
Horror
movies,
games, I'm sorry, horror games.
I don't play any games. I suck at
Oh,
games.
me neither. Me neither.
Who has time to play games? We have animation to do.
Exactly, bro.
Ridiculous.
So here you have it, people.
Oh, I do watch a lot of horror movies. I love horror movies. It's my favorite genre. You can't go wrong with that. Like, if it's bad, then you can laugh at it. And if it's good, you watch the good movie.
That's true. That's very
But it's
true. Do you recommend
scary.
any?
No,
It's
it's
scary.
not. You
It
get
gives
used
you
to it.
nightmares.
Oh, it gives me nightmares. Sleep with a nightlight then. And then you'll be fine.
Uh, uh, no, I don't sleep with one. No.
No, you have to.
Do you have any recommendations for horror movies? Like,
Yeah, In the
um,
Mouth of Madness is my favorite horror movie by John Carpenter. It's very
Okay.
goofy, but
Ah.
it's a very good like Lovecraftian horror kind of movie.
Oh, sick, sick, sick. I've been like really digging that like psychological horror,
Yeah,
like
psychological horror
thriller.
is always good.
Yeah, like I wouldn't call it a horror, but I've just started Severance. It's really good.
Oh, I haven't watched it. I need to check it out.
It's very like liminal space kind of
Yeah, I
horror, I
love
guess,
liminal spaces.
too.
I also love the story of Five Nights at Freddy's until it got shitty. Everything, yeah, that's existence in a nutshell. Everything's good until it gets ruined. Everything
I
gets
have a
ruined.
question. Okay, so I do, you know that I don't like horror. So the simple question is this: he in Five Nights in Freddy's, he like go for the first day and then he got scared and stuff like that.
He
Why he
needed the
comes back?
money. He needed the
Why
money.
he comes back?
Because he
You
needed the
slave to
money, dude.
capitalism.
Like I would be there like 2 minutes and I would like run away. That's it. Bye. Not a single check deserve like that kind of stuff.
I actually don't know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, I feel so out of the loop.
It's about it's a game that you play as a night shift guard at the pizza restaurant with no animatronics puppets that sings and dance like Chuck E. Cheese. And then at
Yeah.
night, like you go and you watch the pizza through the monitors, and you need to close doors because the puppets like come to life and try to hunt you. So you need to like close doors and try to run from them night after
Yeah.
night.
Yeah. Okay, okay. Like, I remember the general premise, but like, I know there's like a lot of lore.
I understand like a bunch of lore, but I never wanna like go investigate it. It's scary.
Okay. I'm like, I'm not touching that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
say
Okay.
they ask if it's gonna be one day a crossover between Vampire and Ramshackle.
Ooh. I mean, we're kind of crossing over right now, but I don't know. We'll see.
Hmm, I see. Yeah. Okay, Daya has like a little bit of difficulties. So like
Ah.
yeah, said that's why her like computer a little bit froze. Uh
Okay.
yeah, but yeah. Anyway, so people in the chat says like are there gonna be any more like ramshackle animation soon?
I can't really answer that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll
Let's see.
see. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll
So yeah,
go.
sorry people, the Ya's computer froze a little bit. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, in the meantime, like watch this little Pikachu. Oh, it's so cute.
Let me
I have a
see.
question about Ramshackle. Now, how did you
Yeah.
came up with the concept of like of Maggot?
Oh, of Maggot.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've like said this before, but basically, like I was kind of so you know how I said I was like struggling trying to find a plot for the pilot, like the perfect plot, because I really wanted to showcase like each of the characters. Um, so basically, I read this thing with like the Gravity Falls creator Alex Hirsch, where he was like,
Oh,
I
I
don't know,
love
like
it.
explaining. Oh yeah, Gravity Falls is so good.
Yeah, it's like
Um,
it's awesome. Like it's not just the world building, but all the small knickknacks. Okay, continue. I will
yeah,
continue about it.
we'll gush about it. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll gush
Um,
about it.
yes. But basically, like I was reading, like I think some kind of interview, or I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was like an actual video interview, but like he was kind of explaining how to pitch, um, like your characters, uh, in a very short and concise way. And the way he did it was like the orange technique. So it's just like each of your main characters gets an orange. Like, what do they do with it? And that's like the
Mhm.
easiest way to like simply like characterize. Oh my god, characterize your characters with like just one like element. And so I was like, okay, what if like instead of an orange I gave the trio a baby, and then like each of them have to sort of react to the baby, so you get like that really quick characterization within a very like, because it's just the pilot, it's like a like 13-minute pilot, like we have such a limited amount of time, like that's probably the best way to sort of like get as much as I can out of these characters. So that's sort of how like I decided on a baby instead of like anything else, like a dog or a cat or whatever. And if you're talking about design, like I just like thought of the most generic baby design in the world, and I was like, all right, like that's good enough.
I think like his
Little,
design is like perfect because first of all, it's super funny. It's look amazing, and your animation of Maggot, the baby Maggot, is awesome. It's like and it's like antithesis to the his real form. I'm not gonna spoil it to you people, but go watch Ramshackle. If you didn't watch Ramshackle until now, go watch it. It's one of the best anime and the indie animation out there. Heads on.
thank
Anyway,
you.
so he's really cool because it's really simple design, and but then you see like what you can do with it because you can play it a lot. Like the stuff he does in the
Yeah.
pilot, it's not just doing the Maggot.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's your sense of humor is like hilarious. You know, like you cannot stop laughing in Ramshackle. He's doing the Maggot. Oh god!
Holy shit.
Holy shit! He's doing
Yeah.
the Maggot.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, no, he quickly grew on me. I was like, man, like I would love to have like a stress ball of him. Um but yeah, like lots of like slapstick visual gags came from Maggot because he just looks so stupid. Um there was like a lot of like we played around with a lot of designs too, like like if you get the art book on my shop, it's like we've got preliminary designs where he actually looks more like a human baby, and then I was like, no, like it's
Yeah.
not stupid enough. So we just reverted back to like my original like worm-esque design. And actually, like one of the notes that I gave my animators was like, okay, like part of his humor, part of Maggot's humor is like how badly he's drawn. Like, so you don't really
Yeah.
have to on model. Like, as long as it's funny, you're good. Um,
That's a good
so
philosophy. As long as you're funny, you're good. And making humor is like extremely hard. Extremely hard.
yeah, exactly, exactly. And I mean, like, I feel like I'm pretty lucky to be working on a comedy too, because it's just so like there's not as much stakes involved, I guess. Like if it's like badly drawn, you're just like, oh, it's funny that way. Like sort of like South Park. I always go back to South Park because I love it so much. But like they kind of use how ugly the show is to their advantage. Like it's really funny. Um, like the animation's not like anything spectacular, right? But there's something hilarious about like a character getting knocked over, and it's just like one frame they're standing up, the next frame they're just like on the floor. There's no in betweens, and like I feel like that just hits for me. It's so funny, and I like
But
like
it's
that's
super
why I
funny,
love
but
comedy.
also Ramshackle is funny, but it still have like a deep saying about social status and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was trying to go for. Like it's mostly comedy, but like it's rooted in like, like found family and um, like sticking together, like that kind of mentality. Yeah, because like I love comedy and stuff and like shit that just doesn't like that's just purely funny, but I think it's easier to write when I have some kind of like moral to base everything off of. Um, but that's just me. Like, I also love just pure comedy.
Yeah,
Um,
that's awesome. You use comedy and still saying like a deep meaning, but yeah, go for
yeah,
comedy as we speak about like before about Gravity Falls, that we all know that like he loves putting like little bits in his secret bits in his like episodes and stuff like that. There is some secret bits in Ramshackle that like people doesn't know about or like you wanna share with us? Like I love seeing like Easter eggs in the background and stuff, and I saw Ramshackle like a few times and I like know the frames, but did we miss stuff? Like did you put stuff in the background that like people doesn't know about?
Ooh, not intentionally. Like sometimes people were like, "Oh, like I think I got this comment once that was like, "Oh, I saw like 10 references to Maggot's final form in the pilot." And I was like, "Really? Like where?" I was like,
You know what
"What?"
they say? It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Yeah, exactly. Um, there's some Easter eggs and they're like we did like a um what do you call it? Cameo, like the crew cameo shot in the crowd. Like that was like a lot of the crew did like ramshackle sonas and we put them into the background. Or not the background, like in one of the shots. Um I guess that's not really an Easter egg. There's a literal Easter egg because I put one in just as like a little tidbit to help like uh I guess like retain like people's attention. I was like, oh, like if you find this Easter egg in the pilot, like comment down below. And like they did find it very quickly actually, which is very impressive. And then there's a Weezer poster in in the trio's like alleyway. But I think people caught that already. Like there's nothing like lore heavy. Um, I mean, there's like some cameos of like, potential future characters, but yeah, other than that, nothing's really like hidden.
Oh,
Not that
cool.
I can think of. I don't know.
Cool. Like people, if you don't know, like there is also like comic about Ramshackle. You can go and read it if you want to like
Yeah,
expand the world and stuff like that.
yeah,
People in the
it's
chat
very
says
old.
if we know about the show Amphibia.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it. Have you?
Re- Recommended.
Yeah?
Yeah, like Amphibia. There's like a trio like of Alex Hirsch and his friends. Like you can take Amphibia, Owl House, and Gravity Falls. They all in the same universe actually.
Oh yeah,
So
I
because
see it.
all the animators are like friends, so like you even have like full Gravity Falls episode in Amphibia. So, and in some of the shots in like in Owl House, you can see the main character of Amphibia as well.
Oh, that's
So,
cute. Oh
yeah, I
my god.
love when people do that, like send bits of their like friends in their shows. Like me and Daya did it like in our final projects, like the eggplant, she put it on the backpack, like Maisona, she and I put one of her non-existing anymore comic book on my final thesis as well. So
Oh
I
yeah,
love
yeah, yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, oh, I remember we did that for our thesis films too. Like all our friends had cameos. Oh yeah, good times, man.
Yeah, good times. Now we're old and all we want to do is like go
I
do
love it.
camping and stuff like that.
Listen, I've always liked camping though.
I'm I'm a city boy. I can't go into the
Ah,
wild. I don't
fair
I have
enough.
zero survival skills and like I'm probably gonna die in the wild.
Fair enough. It's not for everybody. We always joke that we're just paying money to like be uncomfortable in the woods. Which is like very valid, but it's also very like I don't know, like if you enjoy it, it's because it's like peaceful, I'd say.
Aha,
Um,
I'm back.
Haha!
oh, welcome
I
back.
I made it. Okay, so
No, you're alive.
yay, I am.
Yeah,
I'm
so
undead just like before.
yeah, so yeah, I think that you restart your computer or something like
Well,
that,
no, I
right?
couldn't because then I was like, ah, fuck, it's gonna end the stream. So
Oh, right.
it just started updating stuff like that. So basically,
Oh.
Yeah, now it's back. I had to call my brother and be like, help.
Yeah, so we
Ah.
talked about like camping and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, good. I
Have you
wouldn't have
been
anything to add to that anyway.
Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, no. I love camping. I love outside. I I really want to go tree planting. I don't know why. Like, but I have things to do. Um,
Yeah, those trees will have to
Awesome.
wait.
If we're
yeah.
speaking about the world, how did you build the world of Ramshackle, the city and like the because you have like a very distinct, like it's a Victorian steampunk.
Yeah,
So
you love steampunk.
I love steampunk.
Oh hell yeah. It's like I said, I made this thing when I was 11, right? So I had a lot of time to let it brew and let all my influences and stuff seep into the world. So I also really liked steampunk aesthetic when I was like younger. I really liked like that Oliver Twist like Victorian like grime, like Sherlock Holmes and stuff. I don't know why. Like I really don't know why. Like sometimes as kids we just like hyperfixate on random shit and it just becomes our personality for the next like the rest of our lives. And so that was like the Victorian aesthetic for me. But yeah, like after a while, like once I started developing more of the characters, I was like, oh, what would like serve the characters the best? And so I didn't think like a 100% like historically accurate Victorian era setting would benefit Ramshackle because I was like my brain's not like
There's
equipped
something
to
to be
do that
said.
amount of
Yeah, good.
research. Like I just want to make things really funny. So I just took what I already had, which was like a regular Victorian place, and I was just like again, like whatever's funny goes. Like it doesn't really have it's not set in any time period. It's like completely made up and um like there can be like weird ass creatures, like I don't know.
Oh yeah, so that
But
reminds me.
yeah.
If you really like the steampunk aesthetic and all that, have you ever heard of this canceled cartoon that's called what was it called? The one with like the steampunk girl in a steampunk world. What was it called? It was like in
Was it
Cartoon Network or something. It was called like Reformers or something like that.
Oh, I don't think I know
I
that
saw
one.
like I saw that on YouTube because the whole pilot's on YouTube and it looks really cool.
Okay, okay,
I'm
I'll
gonna
check
if
it
I'll
out.
find it I'll send it to you, but I think you won't like it.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
fun. Because like I really like the color. I suck at colors. That's why I chose to do everything black and white and red. But you're really good at color paletting. Like you have such a good color stuff.
Well, thank you. I love color.
Hate
It's really
coloring.
fun.
I'm
Oh,
like the Grinch.
it's not for everybody.
Yeah, that's why I'm goth, so I
Um,
won't have to do colors.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, but yeah, I think I started just liking too many different aesthetics. I was like, I can't just keep this in the Victorian era. Like, it's
Sure
gotta
you
be made
can.
up.
I love like cartoons like in a era that is not very distinguished but still distinguished. Like steampunk is a very fun factor to play with because you can use technology but not like best technology, but you can still use technology. So you have lasers, but you still have horses and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, so
Like,
you have
like,
the vampire steampunk character. You should love him. Everyone's
Yes.
favorite grandpa character.
hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Let's see.
Okay. People, do you have any like burning question that you want to ask? Because like we're going about to wrap up this stream. So if you have any like burning question, this is the time, people. Or if you have like a special request before like
Before the canvas file fills up.
yes. Nico Cartoon says Ramshackle color palette is so cool.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you. Thank
So
you.
earthly and variant.
Yeah, I love my pee and poo colors.
I would call it moldy colors.
Mold
Stick
and
I call it
It's-
muddy.
muddy. Okay, that's a better way to put it.
There's like this one artist on Instagram, I think their name is FIFA or something like that. They only draw like really pretty rotten vegetables and rotten like anime food girls and stuff. Like they draw a lot of mold and stuff, but they make it look so pretty. I'm gonna send you a
Yeah.
link
Oh,
to
yeah.
that too.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's so like. They get pictures of deformed, gross-looking fruits and veg, and it's like they turn them into cute anime girls.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Love that.
Well done for them.
Oh.
Yeah, so how's the chat coming along?
Yeah, they ask who's your favorite Hazbin Hotel or Helvala boss character.
Helva.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome, child. Oh,
And
so
if you have
yeah, do we
the
have an
question-
answer
and,
for that?
and the answer
I guess
is
none. Yeah.
Oh, was I supposed to answer that? My bad. I was locked in. Oh, favorite character. I don't know if I have a like 100% favorite character. I think I forgot his name, the snake
Oh,
guy
Pinches.
from Hazbin. Yeah, he's so goofy. He's chill.
Yeah, everyone loves Pinches. He's a babe. Okay, so I have a
Yeah.
different question. Which character did you have the most fun animating on Hazbin, and which one did you have the least fun animating?
Oh God, this was so long ago. I think I worked on it like in third year. I don't think I liked animating Alistair because he was hard to draw.
I mean, they were kind of hard to draw, to be honest.
They were, but I feel like Charlie was the easiest.
Yeah, Charlie
and,
is
like,
the easiest.
And then yeah, no, like Alistair's everything was just really hard.
Yeah,
Like-
it just gave me Duke vibes, so it was very easy to animate him for me.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fair enough, man.
It was
I just
really
think
hard
he had-
doing Husk though, because he had all this crap on him.
Oh, I didn't have to do him, so
Oh, yeah,
I feel like
lucky
if
you.
I had... Yeah. Fuck, I forgot. how
Yeah,
to
I
draw
got
my
like
character.
one shot with him, and then I was like, don't ever give me another shot with him again.
Fair.
But you know
Um,
what? He looks cool when I don't have to animate him myself.
True, that's true. Yeah, I think Charlie was the most like expressive. Like you could do anything with her like face.
Yeah, I like doing
but-
storyboards with her when like when I did the storyboards for Hazbin. I was like, oh good, I only need to draw Charlie. She's the easiest one to draw because she's just like a circle and a blade, and that's
Exactly.
it. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Super simple.
Chat, you asking like a lot of cool and awesome question, like what the age of the character in Ramshackle and stuff, but they already answered that. So you can go back to the chat and what's your favorite animated part doing? They also answered that as well. You can go back after the stream is go and like see what they answered about this. You have a question about what was it? Sorry, it's like, oh, now I missed it because it's like went in the chat.
no.
Like,
Okay, you're fired.
yeah, I'm fired. Okay, I'm going home now. I'm taking my plant and
are
I'm going
home.
home. Oh, right.
Wow.
Damn, I'm working from home all the
Damn,
time.
you're fast.
Yeah. Let's see, where was it? Oh, nah. It was a good question and like it like went berserk in the chat. Like,
Oh no.
no. Let's
Oh yeah,
see.
thought of have you seen Arcane?
Sorry?
Have you seen Arcane?
Oh, Arcane. I did, yes.
Thoughts?
I don't know if it was my cup of tea. It was a little
Thank
too
you.
like serious. Okay.
Yeah, because I was like,
Cool.
oh, everyone loves it. I can't say I didn't really love it. but I
Yeah,
did
I don't
really
know if it
love
was
it.
my thing. I'm not like huge on like I don't know what that genre is, but like the like is it like heavy like fantasy type stuff? I'm not really a huge fan
I
of.
don't have a clue. It
Um
did have good animation, I'll give them that. Like it had
oh,
good
absolutely.
production. So it was nice to
Oh,
look
absolutely.
at
Oh yeah.
all the
It was
time.
gorgeous. I just think it was too like serious for me.
Yeah, the story just kind
I
of
like my
flopped at the end.
yeah, I like my goofy shit.
I know, right? It's like every time I would always get more disappointed when really complicated stuff don't nail it rather than just goofy
Mhm.
shit. Because goofy shit doesn't even need to try, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Either
why
like
In
goofy
the Mouth
shit
of
or
Madness
like
is the best horror movie.
yeah, maybe like it's not too serious. It's more like because I love Breaking Bad and
Well, I guess they just pulled
like
it
stuff
off.
like yeah, because oh that's true. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan, but it's gorgeous.
Hey, who's this guy?
That's Ditch. He's like the I don't know, like a gang scrap leader kind of guy.
Oh
Like
yeah,
he
because
lives on
like
the other
in the
side.
comic there were a bunch more kids. And I was
Yeah,
like, who
like
are all these guys?
there's like so many characters in Ramshackle because each like the town of Ramshackle itself has like different districts and stuff. So like there's so many like
Oh, it's like
characters.
Hunger Games,
Exactly. Like Hunger Games.
but goofy. And with
Yeah.
kids. It took me so long to understand that Ramshackle was the name of the town and not of the kids' gang. Because I was like, oh, this is the
Oh,
Ramshackle gang.
oh, damn, that would have been cool too.
We're calling them
But yeah,
Scraps Folks,
not
though.
too late.
Well, too late.
It's too late. That would have been cool.
Now they
I
will
don't
need
think
to
they
do
really,
to get their own name.
yeah, I don't think they really have a
The
name
Bean
yet
Gang.
for their gang.
The Bean Gang.
Gang.
Then we saved the
Yeah, in the
baby,
end,
and the baby was
they
a
get their
rainbow.
beans at the end. That's fun.
Now they're all, and now they're all gonna die on the street.
Divine judgment.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was like the angel. How did you animate that? Because it was like part 3D or something, right?
Yeah, like my buddy modeled it and I was just like, "Hey, can you like animate it too?"
Can you animate? I don't
And
know
he
how
was
to
like,
do
"Yeah,
3D.
because I don't know anything about 3D.
But
And
it
then we
looks
just
so good. Like it was like it doesn't
It
look
was
like 3D.
stylized 3D.
Yeah.
yeah,
It,
yeah. Um, yeah, I asked him to do like the toon shader stuff. I don't really know much about it, but he was like, "Oh, I got you." I was just like, "Can you make it have like line art?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, okay." Um, bless him.
Oh,
Um, yeah,
so lucky.
like I don't know anything about 3D. Like I don't have enough of a tech brain
Ah, same.
to understand
That's why I really
3D. I'm
don't
just like,
like learning Toon Boom. But I have to.
yeah.
It's for the greater good. It's like if I could learn 3D, I would only study it so I could use it for environments because I hate drawing perspectives in backgrounds.
Oh yeah. No, me too.
That's
Me
why there's like
too.
this whole bit in the night where the camera kind of rotates around them. I didn't do it. I had like my one buddy from school doing it for me because I was like, you deal with that. It's like you need to use After Effects and stuff. I don't know how to do
Oh
that.
shit.
But
Yeah,
like
no,
any
fuck
other
that.
time, he knew how to build backgrounds in like 3D and environments and then draw on top of them for different angles and stuff. And I didn't.
Uh,
So that's why there's like every time the camera is in like on a weird angle, the pillars in the castle just kind of go all over the place. They just bend over in like a really weird way because I just don't know how to draw perspective. And I was like, let's just say it's supposed to look like that. It's trippy. So let's say it's like
honestly,
on
yeah.
purpose.
Yeah, it's on purpose.
The thing is, then I
Oh,
asked him, okay, what if you need, because he only drew backgrounds from like 3D environments. So I was like, what if you want to do something really trippy or something where the perspective makes no sense? What are you going to do? And he's like, I don't know. I guess I'll be stuck then. And I was like, oh, okay.
oh my
Guess I
God.
crossed that bridge then. I can only draw like that.
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Yeah, there isn't a single room in, like, a lot of people want me to map Duke's castle, and I was like, I'm so not doing that because I have no idea how it looks.
Oh yeah.
It's like there's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
a single room that shows up twice because I don't know how to redraw it.
That's so fair. It's a cartoon, like you have
Yeah, it's cartoon
free will.
logic.
Yeah, cartoon logic, exactly. People would always be like, how is Stone's cigarette flowing like past his mouth? And I'm like, it's cartoon logic. I did not want to draw it like actually inside his mouth.
Yeah, that's yucky.
Um,
That's bad for you.
yeah, exactly.
Why did they even get
Smoking
cigarettes if they can't even get food?
cartoon logic, bro.
Oh, okay, true. Cartoon logic. Let's just say a magician did it.
They just like pull it out from their back, like.
Yeah, the backside.
Canvas is looking pretty full.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess we
So,
did our job.
Yeah, well played. So I think we're gonna like wrap it up now.
Sure.
And unless you have like a very burning final statement to say. Say now or hold your peace.
X is a dumb name instead of Twitter. There, I said
Yeah.
it.
Before I run off into the woods.
Yeah, everybody run into the woods and don't get caught by the Slenderman.
Yes, yes.
You see why I don't like playing horror games? No,
If I was say, you see why I don't like streaming with you? Because you say stuff like that.
I have feelings, you know that. I'm
Yeah.
a sensitive eggplant.
Yeah, true. You're not like other eggplants.
Anyway, I'm not gonna cry in the corner now.
Okay, bye.
Life.
Ha, life be like. There you go, I drew the Ramshackle gang.
Yeah.
They're far. It's perspective. They're far.
The thing is, because I knew the canvas was on my screen the whole time, I couldn't zoom in, so I was just drawing everything from really far away. Not zoom
Oh.
whatsoever. But you are the privilege, so it's okay. I'm just here doodling.
Aw,
I'm
it's
trying to
chibis.
fill in chibis. I'm trying to
Yeah,
fill in as much
so
space as I
cute.
can.
Aww.
I don't know what else to draw. Shit.
Yeah.
Nah, that's okay.
I think we did our bit.
It out. Oh, that stone looks so good in the top right.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad I managed to do
Back
one good thing, and then the rest was like, eh. Did it. I made something.
You made.
Hell yeah.
I made something of
Art.
myself. Maybe someday I'll even make a pilot. Who knows?
Anyway, 25 days, right?
Nope. 20.
20 days. I'm sorry, 20
Yeah,
days.
so you slept through it. We already finished
Yeah.
the pilot. So
I don't know what day it is. My last days are like extremely like the same.
It sounds like you're going to die. Don't say it like that. My final days would be.
No,
working
I'm
on the
not
pilot.
sleeping because my baby isn't sleeping.
Oh yeah, you have a baby. Lucky you. And we have Maggot. This guy.
Yeah.
We have Angel
Yippee.
Baby.
It's everyone's baby.
Angel Demon
Everyone's-
Baby. Alright. So are we gonna call it off for tonight?
Yeah.
We drew a bunch.
We drawed. Yeah.
We came, we
Hell
saw, we drew.
We
Yeah.
would. I love how you draw them with like 4 fingers and then I draw them with 5 fingers. That's another thing that was messed up
Oh,
on
that's
like
good.
Hazbin and stuff. I was accidentally drawing with 1 extra finger. Oh,
That's
wow.
pretty funny. Yeah, I've only ever drawn characters with 4
Yeah,
fingers.
that's, if you don't, I think that's how you know if someone likes to draw hands or not. It's like, I'm gonna skip one of the fingers. It's a little bit easier.
Exactly.
And I'm like,
exactly.
no, I'm gonna have more characters and some of them will have 6 fingers. Just because. Anyway. So yeah. Thank you so much for joining this stream. It was a lot of fun with my computer work.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good time.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, no problem. Anytime.
Yeah.
Glad we went through it and you made some really cool art. I love it. I want it on my wall.
Your characters are so fun to draw, man.
Oh, thank you.
I love their designs.
They have to be, because I have to draw them a lot.
That's so fair.
Your characters are fun too, I just didn't do them justice, I'm afraid. Oh well, next time. I'll draw better fan art in the future. Anyway,
Hell yeah.
thank you so much for joining us, and I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. I had fun. So,
Yeah.
Any
Thanks
parting
a lot.
words?
Any parting words? Go support the Vampair series when the Kickstarter drops.
Yay, oh, thank you.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Support indie. That's
Indie
all.
stuff. Support Indie. The
Yeah.
guy named Indie, support him. Yeah, the half week.
Oh.
Anyway,
Nice.
Cool.
so thank you. Bye bye, my pretty darling. Stay spooky.
Bye.